Three independent industry sources are now pointing in the same direction. Sony is preparing something significant, and it could arrive sooner than expected. The Sony A7R VI is being described as one of the most ambitious high-resolution mirrorless cameras ever developed. According to early leaks, the Sony A7R VI may feature a major jump in resolution, extreme burst performance, and a redesigned body that pushes Sony's high megapixel lineup into a new generation. While nothing is officially confirmed, the consistency of these reports has made the Sony A7R VI one of the most talked about cameras in development right now. At the center of all discussion is the sensor. The Sony A7R VI is rumored to introduce a new high-resolution sensor in the range of 67 megapixels, with some reports even suggesting Sony has tested a higher-end 80 megapixel fully stacked variant. This creates an interesting possibility that Sony is still finalizing the exact configuration. Compared to the current generation, which already delivers 61 megapixels of resolution, the Sony A7R VI represents a potential shift not just in detail, but in sensor architecture itself. The key improvement is not just resolution, but speed. The Sony A7R VI is expected to use a partially stacked design that dramatically improves readout performance. This is important because high-resolution sensors often struggle with rolling shutter and slower processing speeds. With stacked architecture, the Sony A7R VI could significantly reduce those limitations, making high-resolution shooting more responsive and practical in fast-moving environments. Some early expectations suggest readout speeds could reach extremely high levels for its class, making it feel far more agile than previous high-resolution models. Dynamic range is another area where expectations are rising. Early discussions suggest the Sony A7R VI could deliver more than 15 stops of dynamic range depending on shooting mode, with some reports even pushing that figure higher in optimized conditions. For photographers, this means more flexibility in highlights and shadows, especially in landscapes, studio work, and high-contrast scenes. If these claims are accurate, the Sony A7R VI could approach levels traditionally associated with larger format systems, bringing medium format-like flexibility into a full-frame body. Supporting this sensor is expected to be a next-generation processing engine, referred to in leaks as a new Bions XR-based architecture. The Sony A7R VI is rumored to combine this processor with advanced stabilization and improved computational performance. One of the standout claims is extremely strong in-body image stabilization, allowing handheld shooting at slower shutter speeds without sacrificing sharpness. This would be especially useful for high-resolution sensors, where even minor movement can affect image clarity. Performance upgrades also extend into continuous shooting. One of the most surprising claims about the Sony A7R VI is the possibility of extremely fast burst shooting for a high-resolution camera. Reports suggest up to 30 frames per second raw capture, which is a level of speed that would have been unthinkable in this resolution class just a few years ago. If true, this would make the Sony A7R VI far more versatile, bridging the gap between studio-focused resolution cameras and action-oriented systems. Another important feature under discussion is pre-capture functionality. The Sony A7R VI is expected to include raw pre-capture, which allows the camera to buffer images before the shutter is fully pressed. In practical terms, this helps photographers capture moments that happen before human reaction time, making it extremely valuable for sports, wildlife, and unpredictable action scenes. Combined with high-speed burst shooting, this could significantly improve hit rates in fast environments. Autofocus is also expected to take a major step forward. Sony has been leading in AI-driven autofocus systems for several generations, and the Sony A7R VI is expected to push this further with improved subject detection and predictive tracking. Leaks suggest the system will be better at recognizing fast-moving subjects and maintaining focus even in complex scenes. The addition of high-speed AF tracking combined with high-resolution burst shooting suggests that the Sony A7R VI is no longer just a studio-focused camera, it is becoming a true hybrid tool. Interestingly, some reports suggest the Sony A7R VI may also support extremely high-speed autofocus and exposure tracking during continuous shooting. This means the camera would not only shoot fast but also adjust focus and exposure in real time at high frame rates. If implemented correctly, this would make the Sony A7R VI one of the most responsive high-resolution cameras ever built. While photography remains the primary focus, video capabilities are also receiving significant attention. The Sony A7R VI is rumored to support oversampled 8K recording derived from extremely high-resolution internal processing. Some leaks suggest that the camera may capture an even higher internal resolution before downsampling to 8K, which would result in extremely detailed and sharp video output. Additional modes may include oversampled 4K at higher frame rates, making the Sony A7R VI suitable for hybrid creators who need both stills and video performance. However, unlike Sony's cinema-focused lineup, the Sony A7R VI is not expected to prioritize raw video output or open-gate recording. Instead, it appears designed to focus on high-quality compressed formats suitable for professional workflows. This positions it clearly as a photography-first hybrid camera rather than a dedicated cinema tool, complementing systems like Sony's more video-centric models. Body design is also expected to evolve. The Sony A7R VI is rumored to feature a redesigned grip that improves handling, especially when paired with large professional lenses. Ergonomics have become increasingly important as camera systems grow in capability, and a deeper grip would improve comfort during long shooting sessions. The display is also expected to see improvements, with reports suggesting a significant increase in brightness compared to the previous generation, making outdoor visibility much better in bright conditions. For now, everything remains unofficial, but the consistency of multiple sources makes the situation difficult to ignore. The Sony A7R VI is shaping up to be more than just another upgrade. It could be a major step forward in how high-resolution mirrorless cameras are designed, balancing detail, speed, and real-world usability in a way previous generations could not fully achieve.